Alright peeps, welcome back to Timberborn, episode 4. We're chilling here in Wyrmville. Now in this episode, we're going to conquer the Crimson Worm here, with its little slit of an exit. We're not even going to have to worry about this after today's episode. We're not going to have to worry about the corbs, or the pillar poking up there. Not at all. It'll be a full-on, no worries affair. We're also going to be sorting out some cogs. Let's get this happening. Just a quick one at aim. And then power, I do believe. Yep, we're going to have to chop down this tree. So ye get unpaused. But the big thing we're doing this episode, the thing we're cliffhanged on the last time, if I press resume here, what's going to happen with this water? It's gone up. It's gone up. It looks like it's just gone up and it's gonna get our. It looks like water does not flow backwards over source blocks, as a commenter kindly commented. So let's let this flow a bit here. I don't particularly want this area to flood. So we'll get the flooding stopped. And what we're going to have to do as well, at least for now, get that down to 1.5. We'll see how we can. Alright, so we're flooding's calmed down here. Can we leave it at 1.5? Is that enough? Or is it going to start flooding again? So over here, we have this one block where water's escaping. And we're just going to see how that goes. I think it'll flood again. But what that does mean is we're going to have to go ahead and do a bit of a redesign jobby. Because these dams here, one of their purposes is to push back the Badwater when the Badtide comes. And if it's not going to be able to push it back, what's the point? Well, we can't do that just yet. So I think what we're going to do instead is ensure that this gets built with a quickness. And if you remember this path that we plopped at the end of the last episode, you know, inconspicuous path, we're going to continue this on all the way out of here. And would you look at that? We've got the sun setting. That means you're going to have to wait until tomorrow, which is an eternity for me, but a quick job cut for you. Welcome to the daytime. Our clever little master plan here is to go into landscaping, whip out the levees, and then you're gonna cross there. 1, 2, and we'll get that built. On the Crimson Worm side of the map here, we have 1, 2 Badwater sources up at the top, a Badwater source along the side, and then 2 Badwater sources down the bottom. So we got 5 in total. My plan is to cut off these 2 here with our little levee dam. What do you mean you got now to cut? Have I been messing around with cut trees? What am I like? What am I like? We're never going to get the things cut. Sorry, beavers. Go on, mate. I know you'll be dying to cut those trees. Absolutely dying to cut them. Look at you go. Oh, speaking of, please tell me there's no potatoes planted yet. I noticed this in editing. I purposely chopped the trees down so I could sort out this path, you know, not waste 2 blocks by going around it. And then I just planted tatties on it. It also looks like we're about to flood here, so I might go ahead, bring this down just to 1. See what happens. I know nothing happens. Oh, actually, this needs to be 0 because nothing happens. Like, nothing happens when this is at 0. 2. I'm just going to have to try and flood all this as much as possible so this doesn't flood. You know what? Right, it's time. It's time. I'm doing it. I've just noticed I got 500 science. We're getting the triple floodgates out. Now, where we're going to build it. So that's what I was thinking. Well, that's quite costly. You know, we're still in the early game here. So I'm thinking if we do that. Yes. So I hope that 4 is enough here. So we can have them at a level that's not, you know, 0. And allow the water to pass through without flooding everything. And then while we're here, why don't we just go ahead and delete these 2 floodgates. So we can pick them up as quick as possible. Now, to do this, I'm just going to delete this now. I'm going to pop a stair on. And then I'm going to hope that the beaver can go down to the bottom of the stair and demolish that blockage there. And up here, we're going to whip out some triple floodgates along there like that. Lovely jubbly. That should do very nicely. And then in order to build this, we're going to have to whip out our old building blocks here with small warehouses. And then considering these double floodgates are literally doing nothing, I'm going to delete them. See if I can be cheesy. Right, I want the rubble to get there. I want all the rubble in that square. Let's see if I can do it. Is that it all in? It looks like it. Oh yes, the cheese master is back. The old cheese master. Priority wise, we need these built. Do we? Yeah, go on. We need those built first. And then these built. And then these as well. Well, what's happening over here as well? Actually, you know what I might do? I might just do a wee bit of cheese, can plop, and then we can pop a triple floodgate on there. getting ready. So that's that. Let us resume. We only have one build-up. Okay, let us pause. Alright, yeah, we got heaps of inventors that we do need, but also don't. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we have an even amount of jobs. So everyone's doing something. And we got 2 water pumpers, lovely. It's going to make a little oak farm over here. You know, proper oak it up. Alright, so how are we coming along here? Actually, if you have a look at this, this would always flood at this point with 3 levees in. But it hasn't flooded. It's kept its level for, you know, maybe it's very slowly flooding or whatever. So all I have to do is just flood this whole area. And, you know, we'll be fine. Now this does confirm a theory of mine. It's a good confirmation. Not 100% confirmation, but a confirmation enough. Get on, Beaver! You building the dam, are you? Building the new triple floodgate special! How's life at the campfire, Beavers? You enjoying it? I would too. It's a lovely little spot by the river, innit? Aye. Look at these 2 Barbie beavers ready for the sunrise up before all the adults. Look at the adults getting up, ready to graft. Let's go! Speaking of grafting, we've got to get a new job on the gun because we chopped that tree down, which means you get in there. And of course, get pathed up. Now we're doing our way out. Oh, nearly there. We just need to hoist some planks. I have hoist some logs in and away we're gone. And then we'll start getting these built. You're not really getting around to picking up much yet though, are you? I've got 6 beavers for now today. Okay, when did that happen? Resume. Let's get water pumpers on the go. Oh, I'm not even plugged in. Oh, device battery low indeed. There we go. I believe that means that it only stuttered while it was stuttering for me as well. So the recording should be fine. Fingers crossed. Oh look, put a bit of a dam here. We'll have a little bit of a water reserve, you know. Maybe for future episodes. You know what? Take a guess. What episode will we get to damming this up, making a little water reserve back here? I want to know how accurate some people are. I'll do it whenever I get to it anyway. I won't change my plans. I think let's get a path going up here to there. We'll get a stair onto there. And that'll lead us up to these stairs, which will lead us all the way to the top here. Well, it'll lead us to there anyway, at least. And what that is a bloody huge pile of scrap there. Huge! Because I do have plans for over here that we're going to have to get sorted out. And to be fair, I may as well start doing that now. Let's get a little farmhouse in, just there, and then we'll get some water pumpers in. The only real place for a water pumper is there. Everywhere else it's only 1 deep. Oh no, I could get one. No, I need to get a platform underneath there, which we don't have unlocked just yet. Oh, we can get at least 1 water pumper on there. I love that 1 tree there growing. Go on, birch. You've got now to do, have you? Get paused. And yeah, we're just going to plant some wheat over here. There we go. And then I might be tempted actually. Pop a stair up here. Then we'll make sure we've got cut trees on. We do. I might just get a little sunflower patch going on up here, you know. All the way back to there. Oh, all the berries over your deed. Either from drying out or from getting flooded for too long. Oh, we got a floodgate in. Lovely jubbly. And yeah, we're going to start building these and getting the rest of these floodgates in. You don't have anything to do you? Ah, well, you will once I tell you to plant some chestnuts over there. Oh, I still have 5 beavers for now today. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we're gone. More science points. Ah, good morning. I've just been building some more housing overnight. But I didn't want to spend the science points until you were here. I don't have the science points to spend anyway. Oh, well. I'm going to put little houses in anyway at some point. Now, with these workplaces... No, Badtide approaching! It's the earliest it could have been as well. Well, I was going to say I'm going to get a hauling post on the go. So we'll get that placed. I'm not going to concern myself too much with getting that built just yet, though. I think I'd rather at least that priority. Same as these. So I'm thinking, is it worth trying to build this in the next 3 days? Or should we just try and get enough water to survive? Enough water and enough food. So let's up that to 3. Let's unpause the grill. We've got all the storage. So we can store potatoes, grilled potatoes, carrots and carrots. We'll upgrade the priority of the power wheel and the hauler. And we'll reduce the priority of these here. Let's go. Committing to it. I'm committing to it. We need to slurp up as much water as we can. And see, we're not even getting these filled. Because we don't have the haulers to get the water out. Because all of these I'm just bloody sitting there barely getting used. Often the first one I clicked on, that was on 0. You can be paused. I want to unpause this gatherer flag here. We'll get 3 workers in there, which means pausing 2 of you. Now let's have a look around. Who's working? You're working. And you've got now to chop just yet, so get paused. You've got an oak that I forgot to tell you to place. Kinglet, mate. Get... Oh, you're planting over here. Fair enough. You do you, mate. You do you. Plant as many oaks as you can. And what else do we want to do here? I think that's mainly it. I think that should see us through this first bad tide. And I'm going to have to shift my priorities pretty soon once these 2 are built. So let's just get these 2 built. Let's not think too much. Let's just get these built. Go, 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 beaver builders! You can see them getting the logs from up the top there, bringing them down the stairs, straight into the power wheel. Right. Unpause you. No available workers. Let's pause 2 more of these sciences. 1, 2. There we go. So we're going to be making cogs. And that means we can move up to medium tanks when we get enough science. We're going to switch the farmers to harvesting. I think that'll have to do for now. If nothing else, we're not actually filling up all the water storage, so I don't feel like I'm wasting much. Good morning. As the beavers run out, one of them's gonna come off and build the hauling post there. And we even have a couple of haulers in there. Perfect. Perfect. Now I do kind of want this as an overflow, so do we still have 3 if I do that? Perfect. You actually have 3 haulers. Now what that'll do is it'll make these water pumpers a lot more efficient. Because while they're slurping it up, they don't have to keep leaving and moving water across. There's a hauler there. Let's tune in with Zool and see what they're up to. Where ye gone? What ye doing? Oh, I take it you're going to go up to a lumberjack flag. You're going to remove the wood from there. And then you're going to go take the wood and put it into storage somewhere. Why aye? Oh, you even dropped it off at the lumber mill. What a legend. So, yeah, that's what the haulers do. They're absolute legends. And they can carry more. Thanks to these, let's pause this for a sec. That's a tad, unfortunate timing for the pause there, but nonetheless, you see how the hauler's got the little strap on the back so they can carry a much more than a regular owled beaver. See, 14 kilos the regular beaver's got, 28 kilos the hauler's got.
Now, please forgive, of course I'm going to try and make this the thumbnail.
Alright, I'm back from my thumbnail adventure. We can see the haulers dropping off the bloody carrots there, and then moving off to do something else. Shifting some logs about. Who you taking the logs, see, mate? Where you taking the logs? You couple of hauler legends. He's taking them up to the bloody cogs and plankers. Just the plankers. I take it the cogs. Oh, they take planks, that's why. We've got a cog out. Big cog. How much is this, this here team? 120? We're almost there. We've got 112. Whoa. I am giving up free real estate right here. That could be water storage. Get that built. With the quickness. Do not replant carrots here, here, here. Don't plant tatties here, or here, or here. I love the fact that I could have just left this double floodgate up here and then stored all this water. Not for long, the bad tide would have diluted it, but I would have had something for some amount of time. Le joys. You know what, actually? To honour this mistake that I made, it's going to remain potato planting, and I'm going to move the whole path down one. And I'm going to do that by popping a water pumper in there. See that little water pumper there? That means that this path needs to come down to there. No, that's not the final placement of the water pumper. I'm just waiting for these to get picked up. I wanted to place it so you get an idea of why we kink. So how are we doing here actually? Are we overspilling at all? Oh, of course we are, because I deleted the ruddy thing. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there's absolutely zero backwards flow happening here above the water sources. Zero. And how are we doing here? In the Valley of the Crimson Worm. Oh, actually getting a bit dangerous. The curb's gone. The pillar that's poking out's just barely poking out. And the scrap's completely covered as well. You know what? I think that means we're gonna have to up the priority in this little bit here. Especially considering that there's a bad tide incoming. So let's do that now. Well, after the beavers sleep, of course. Unless we've got one beaver. Is this beaver going to start building it? Go on. One last beaver. Take a log from there. Hang on, what are you doing? Where and why are you going? You've got nothing. Was there already logs deposited up here? Okay. Are you going to build it? Was there already like 12 logs in? Or are you just building it up a little bit? I built it! Well done, MiGly. Oh, I didn't even realise it started putting logs in. Oh, I love it. Well, there we go. We're going to dam this up. And we're going to stop these 2 bad water sources. Look at the beavers all hanging out. You've got the haulers Probably a builder, maybe a farmer. Just chatting away. Being like, that water's... It's rising, isn't it? And that's how you get people to leave you alone. Start talking about the world's impending doom. I love the nocturnal babby beavers, like. Little nocturnal babby beaver. It's like, I don't need to sleep. Good morning, Wyrmville. Let's all crack on a graft. Build our little worm blocker. And we make that crimson bastard wish he'd never moved in, eh? Isn't that right, mate? Isn't that right? Garisha says, why are you is, MiGly? Why are you is? Oh, yes! The blockage is gone! The blockage is gone! The blockage has disappeared! Delete you, pick up the logs and the plank. Other way around. And then I'm just gonna do it. Small warehouse, and... You went there? What? Why is there 3... What? Ooh. If I plop a warehouse here, will that go up there? No. It went there. Okay. If nothing else, I can pop the triple floodgate in there. Right. Storage. Warehouse. And then all of this can be accessed. Let's finish the path over here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to pop a levee along the side there. And we're going to do the same on this side. You know what? Since we're doing that, we're going to need another warehouse right there. And then, yeah, we're just going to do that. And I think that will work when I need it to. And I can just drop the floodgates down when I don't need it to. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. So this is all this priority. There we go. Get it all built, beavers. Get it all built. And I'm going to do the same over here as well if you haven't already guessed. We're just going to go like that. Knock it off the edge. But the issue being, we need to chop some trees down first. Hence, all of these, which are now paused. Oh, I need 6 worker! What? Oh yeah, that's right. That's okay. As long as it doesn't say more than 10, that means I only need haulers. You know what I might do as well? No, right. What I'm going to do, instead of might do as well, I'm going to go to storage. I'm going to unlock medium tank. And we're going to get some medium tanks placed.
1,
Yes.
2, 3, 4,
5. And then just cause. Lovely. And then, yeah, just maximum priority. All of those, honestly, I just want to build. So we can utilise it. You can be paused. I'm on a job back. Alright, what jobs you got? 5. That's fine. That means that you just went and been a hauler. I need to get used to that. I need to get used to this being anything less than 10. And we need to build more houses. For now, let's not build more houses. We've got enough workers to have 5 haulers. So let's not build more houses just yet. Let's make sure that the food stores that we have will last. Speaking of, you know what I might do? I might delete this one here and then make a little path that goes up here. Because what that'll let me do is just pop a little medium warehouse in there. And then at least we get a little bit more storage, if nothing else. You know what? I honestly shouldn't waste the logs building these single storage. They look nice, but they're just not worth wasting the 15 logs on when I could be using them up here to build this bad lad. Look at the poor builders. By the time they get out of here, the bloody Hank Marvin are bloody dehydrating one of the 2. Is that the last log? Not quite. Now, I do have all of my lumberjack flags paused. I'm going to unpause one of them. Actually, I should unpause probably 3 up here. We'll lose some haulers, but we still have 1 hauler on the go. It's not too bad. And we are full as a gun when it comes to water storage. I'm not going to pause them just yet. I'm going to wait until I can't slurp anything out. I love our little industrial area. We're making my planks over here, and my cogs over here. And I know we're not making enough power, like, in the slightest. I'm just slowly but surely make the gears. I guess you only really need to get one of these up and running, like, right now. The rest of them can just be lesser priority. For now, the beaver's big focus is getting this Badwater blockage here happening, and I can endorse that. I can endorse that fully. Here you can see a beaver, thirsty beaver, just getting home, getting in bed there, in time for the Badtide to arrive. And there it is. The Badtide has started and it's a 9-day. So we've just had 7 days of temperate season and now we're going to have another 9 days of Badtide. Let's see what the water level's up to now at the start of the Badtide. Oh, it is deep. You can't see the pillar poking out. It's not poking out anymore. Aye. And that's only going to get higher and higher as the Badtide flows on. And our poor little beavers here. There's not that much left. We need to hurry up and get this built with a quickness. Are you about to build that 3rd one there? Ah, not quite. We're still only halfway with that bad lad. Oh, we need to sort this out. We need to sort this out right now. Right now. 0, 0, go. Do not destroy all of this, please. Not just yet anyway. I think you're pretty much useless now. Are you pulling up anything? Yeah, you're doing something. But not for long. Not for long. Oh no. See, this was the whole point of the last episode, was to get the dams in place so I didn't have to deal with this. So I didn't have to hoard water and food like a madman and sacrifice lots of other things. Speaking of, have we even started building this yet? Yes. Awesome. I want to get one up here, like that. Have we started picking any of these over here yet? Not just yet. Oh, are you still working? Get out of there! Get out! Do something else! Yeah, I don't want any beavers getting sick because I have no way of healing them. Go away, hauler! Go away! Don't touch it! I can't deal with sick beavers. I don't have any way of dealing with them. Actually, can I do something about that? Well-being. Healer, 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 healer. Where's Sheila? Sheila the healer. There is a healer, isn't there? Oh, herbalist. There we go. We're doing our puppy here. Right, I need to be serious now. If I unleash this full torrent, then it's going to flood this area. But let's just let that happen when it happens. Not worry about it just yet. As soon as we start flooding, I'm going to drop the water level. Are you doing anything yet? I'll let you finish this one off and then I'll pause it. Nah, I'm joking. Get as much water in as you can. Get it all in. Alright, pause. We're flooding. We're flooding. That's it. Get you deleted, levy. Goodbye. And goodbye to all this water reserve here. You're going to see it starting to whoosh out. There it goes. I want this bad water gone. Delete these two as well. I want this at 0. I don't want anything stopping this bad water from getting out of here. I want the water level to drop as soon as possible. Because crops will dry out a lot slower than they'll die of bad water. I think so anyway. Don't quote me on that. Alright, the water level's dropping. We should be alright for like contaminated beavers wise. Now, I'll check in the evening, see if you got any contaminated beavers. Oh, hang on! You look contaminated. No, you're just injured. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We can deal with that. What we're going to do as well is just delete these. I went a bit overboard. I thought I was going to be able to build them instantly, but obviously not. Let's get into well-being. Do I unlock the I can't even unlock the medical bed. I was going to say we'll get a little medical bed on the gun for these laddies, but that'll be a no. Let's get a house in anyway. Quick house. Oh, it's so hard to not spend the 50 science on the little mini lodges, but I'm waiting. I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna do the I'm gonna do the medical bed first. I'm gonna get a medical bed for these beavers before I start doing the whole lodge situation. Look at this blood red river. It's done. It's all done. Surely yous aren't working. These are basically pulling up now. I'm gonna let you do that and then pause. And we're just gonna have to hope that this is enough water. You know what? No. I'm going to let the water pumpers run as long as possible until they just can't pull anything else out. Oh, that's really slow now. Well, I guess it's time to pause all the water pumpers. And then hope we've got enough water. We don't have any... we got beavers on well. Oh, no. What were you doing spending time in the bad water, mate? You're going to be useless. I wonder. Oh, this isn't going to garner me any friends, like, but I'm going to have to keep an eye on you, Zodok. I'm going to have to keep an eye on you, mate. Oh, okay. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. About going through the bad water. I'll give you a fair dinkum on that. I didn't even think about that. Because I thought I didn't have to think about it, you know? And we're just going to get more unwell beavers as well. Alright, for now, don't worry about picking these up. Or generally just doing anything over here. I don't want the sick beavers. Minimal sick beavers. Right, this is the last day, I think. Farmers, to pick up all the veggies that you can. We need all the food that we can muster. We might have to dehydrate for a bit, but we'll be alright. We'll be alright. Oh, you've got now to do, get paused. Oh, that's been making you cross the ruddy Badwater and all. What am I like? Does this not go down? Or is it because I had that, like, full block? Oh, it's because this is at half a block. Alright, down to 0, 0, 0. Alright, so this should be natural. You know, before I moved into the map and everything. So this should go down to 1, I believe. Which means I can allow beavers to go over there. Just waiting for that to happen at the moment. Good morning, here's all Wyrmville beavers. Don't mind the rising red tide on the side here. It's all G. It's all G. Are we coming along over here? Oh, lovely. We got 3 rows in, halfway through the bottom of the 5th. And then at that point, we are going to have to get a shuffle on, like, because we're going to start contaminating beavers. Because this is going to start filling up once we get this bottom one in. 130 science. What did I need to buy? Medical bed. Medical bed. Get placed right there. Yes. And then I'll place a couple here as well. Oh, the beavers are making canny headway over here as well. What a bunch of legends. We do have cut trees on over here. Perfect. I think I might just get a lumberjack flag there just to make sure, yeah, that they can see all the way across. Oh, I didn't think about that. All me oaks died, and most of them were bloody seedlings. You could have been doing something else the whole time. Oh. Well, I did think I had a solution anyway, so it is what it is. Oh, look at the map here. Both sides of it red. Oh, it's scary. I don't like it. Oh, I don't like that this is done as well. Ah! This is the test. Did I block this off in time? And how many blocks do we have? 3.5 blocks. If I block this off in time, I have absolutely bossed the Crimson Worm all over the shop. Let's watch the beavers bloody chomp away at these old oaks up here. That's it basically done now, isn't it? Once these logs are picked up, we can get a path in. There we're gone. You know what? There we're gone. We'll have an unnecessary stick out there just for the lumberjack. Are you going to do anything, mate? Oh no, you got nothing to do, have you? Oh well, get paused. You can go be a hauler. We also have enough science for the mini lodgers. Mini lodge there. Yes, thank you very much. And a mini lodge there. Thank you very much, Lee. Look at that. It's so cute. It's so cute. And yeah, we definitely aren't building these until after the Badtide. I'm not having more beavers slurping up all this water for the next 6.5 days because I think we're going to, you know... I'm wondering, right? I'm not going to do it yet. I'm not going to do it yet. You can find out what I was wondering about if we get there. We've got 6 days left. We've still got 2 of those unwell beavers. Working at the district centre, both of them. This is it. Moment of truth on the master plan here. Will it work? Will it work? And this isn't even the master plan. This is just the bloody start of it. I just need to get this built before I can actually enact the master plan. Come on, get it built without properly hooping up the beavers. Right, what do I need to make paper? Cogs and planks, right. Well, let's get that happening somewhere. We'll say here. I don't have enough science points, of course. Always the case. Can I just get some more sciences on the can? Not really worried about the haulers so much. So we've got 2 haulers. There we go. It's flowing. That's right, that's what I was doing. Hello, beaver. Well, at least you're already sick, so go on, crack on. Were you already sick? Yeah, go on, crack on. Ah, no. I was hoping for a drought, right? That's that built. So now we need to get in with the levee. And I'm going to go, to be safe, I'm going to go 3 out on either side here. I'm going to maximum priority all of this. And those experienced Timberborners know you've got to pause all the way along like that. There we go. And I purposely placed right to left. So the priority's in that order as well. So I should be able to leave all these unpaused, but you know what these beavers are like. Ah, it's a sick beaver, isn't it? I just saw you turn sick. Not good. Poor sick beaver, wasting all of our resources, not being useful in the slightest. How long until you die? You're only 14. Nightmare. How old are you? 25 and 37. At least the other 2 are a bit older. And we are enticing sickness here, but it needs to be done. Otherwise our colony will be swallowed by the Crimson Worm. That's another sick beaver, no! We're going to be 12 or 12 on this, I should be able to unpause that. There we go, and we start building this one. And I just need to get this happening real quick. Without contaminating too many beavers ideally as well. Nothing to do in range? Get paused. And you can all be bloody carrots when the next lovely temperate season comes round. It looks like this is never dropping, doesn't it? Oh well, I'll have to wait until the temperate season for that as well. That's the Badtide ended. We didn't quite have all this finished just yet. Let's see if we can slurp up some water before all of our beavers die here. Resume. We've got a hell of a lot of thirsty beavers. I'm going to pause a couple of these inventors as well there. And let's go to 24-hour working days because we need this water slurped up right now. How are we doing here? 0 out of 12, let's go. Are we getting water? Are we getting beavers able to, you know, drink some up? Well, it certainly seems that way. Lovely. Right, let's get this built. We ended up with 6 contaminated beavers that Badtide. Oh, is that 2 more? Just 1 more? I think 1 just got ill. Oh no, they're not ill. But I just saw you get contaminated as well. Hopefully you starve or dehydrate by the time you get to the bottom there. Come on, let's hope. Big fingers crossed. The dehydration gets him before he gets to some water. Hang on. You're sitting down now, aren't you? Pause. Pause, pause. Oh, hang on. This is going to get built, isn't it? Oh, it would have got built if he didn't get bloody contaminated. Right. I hope he die of thirst before that happens as well. Anyway, 1, 2, 3. Let's get our levies. 1, 2, 3. All maximum priority there. And we should be able to build these 3 without faffing around, micromanaging it. So, our beaver that we want to die of thirst before they get to some water. Will it happen? Will it happen? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Healthy beavers, drink up all the water before the contaminated ones get there. You've just stole some food, but that's okay. I just want you to die of thirst. That's all we need. Don't take up any of our precious water resources. Yeah, you just stand in the corner, mope like a zombie. That's all you're good for, mate. I hope you wake up deed. Oh, well, you didn't wake up deed, but I hope you didn't get to some water. Come on, that red bar's basically full. Come on, because it's a 13-year-old beaver as well. Oh, hang on. I thought they were going for water, but there's no water in the water storage. I'm going to make sure this beaver dies. One way or the other. Stop taking all me food, mate. Hurry up and die of thirst. Right, where you gone? I need to make sure he doesn't go and get any water. No water allowed for you, mate. Oh, they take a while to die of thirst, don't they? There we can. Finally. We didn't have to deal with this beaver kicking a boot for the next however many years drinking all the water. Yes, 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 yes. So evil of me, but meh. Catch me caring, eh? Catch me caring. Right, speaking of, I need to start caring quite a bit about a lot of things. So we have these laddies in here. Oh, that's right. Let's prioritise some of these buildings by haulers. We want the water pump as prioritised. We want any of these buildings that use power prioritised so they can be efficient as possible and make sure they're all fully stocked up. And then as well, I'd like to keep the farmers nice and efficient as well. So there we go. Oh, actually, thanks to that Badtide, we can now plop our other water pumpers in here. So let's get that happening. We've got 1, 2, and then those 2 will do for now. And we need to get this maximum priorities because we need this built before the next drought. And I hope the next thing's the next drought because we're not going to get all of this stuff built by then. Speaking of, pick up all of this rubble here. There we go. Eh, well, with that mostly completed solution there for the crimson worm, we still need to figure out if that actually works or not. We still can't see that pillar poking out. You know, is that actually enough? I've only blocked off 2/5 of this force there. So, in the next episode, this beaver here is going to get this part of the dam finished. We're going to focus on getting this bit of the dam finished here. And as well, finish off building the Badwater repulsion system here. So we definitely have to worry about the next Badtide. Unless the next season's a Badtide, then we're hooked. But hopefully not. So for now, I think I'll just say, please die of dehydration, Tear. Please do not go drink the water. Will Tear drink the water and become a scourge on our society? Well, I was going to say you have to wait until next episode, but yes, they will.